It was supposed to be an ordinary night. Families were at home, children were sleeping, and the neighborhood was quiet. Then, within minutes, gunfire shattered the silence, leaving 12 people dead and a community searching for answers. In Jumper's informal settlement, Cleveland, Johannesburg, a horror unfolded after 11 p.m. Multiple attackers, multiple locations. Police would later confirm 12 killed, 9 injured, a mystery that gripped a nation already battling high levels of violent crime. This is the story of how it happened, and the hunt for answers. A true crime investigation told through the voices of a community in shock. Johannesburg. Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. Just after 11 p.m., the calm broke. Before the attack, the atmosphere was peaceful. Children were sleeping. Neighbors locked doors against the winter chill, not danger. Jumper's informal settlement sits on Johannesburg's eastern side. According to the South African Police Service, a white van stopped near the settlement. Preliminary details say the suspects were dropped at an Astron petrol station across the road. More than 10 armed individuals stepped out and moved with purpose. SAPS said they entered through both entrances, splitting to cover ground. They moved inside the settlement and opened fire at multiple locations. Panic spread instantly. By sunrise, the scale of the tragedy emerged: 12 dead, 9 injured. Witnesses heard rolling gunfire. Calls to emergency services flooded in. People ran, hid, or froze where they stood. Newsrooms lit up with alerts. 8 men and 3 women were declared dead at the scene. A 4th male victim later died in hospital. 9 others were hospitalized with gunshot injuries. The settlement reeled in disbelief. For more than an hour, one witness recalled, the gunfire echoed. Responders cordoned off multiple scenes across the area. In minutes, an ordinary night had become a crime scene of staggering scale. Police launched a manhunt for more than 10 suspects. Provincial and district detectives mobilized, backed by crime intelligence and forensics. They combed the settlement for shell casings, footprints, and trace evidence. Officers began difficult interviews with traumatized residents. Multiple impact points suggested a coordinated sweep. Police emphasized no arrests yet and no confirmed motive at this stage. Acting National Commissioner Puleng Dimpan deployed tactical response teams. The white van became a key lead. Provincial Commissioner Tommy Mathombeni called the attack insane, heartless, and barbaric. He noted a sweep 3 weeks earlier had seized guns and AK-47 ammunition and led to arrests. But this attack was larger, bolder, and more brutal. Police urged the public to come forward with any information. Hours into the investigation, one truth stood out: the suspects had vanished. A possible link emerged: illegal mining and organized crime. In and around Johannesburg, illicit mining fuels violent turf wars. Some victims were found near what looked like a processing center, officials said. The number of attackers and their coordination matched syndicate tactics. But police cautioned the motive remains under investigation. Local leaders noted other conflicts too, including tensions over land. There are many moving parts. No single cause has been confirmed. In March 2026, the army deployed to high-risk areas to curb organized crime. Despite efforts, violence tied to criminal networks persists. For now, the questions outweigh the answers. Investigators must solve the who to reveal the why. In the days after, grief settled over Jumpers. Vigils honored the 12 lives lost. Families mourned. Neighbors consoled one another. Survivors faced sleepless nights and sudden waves of fear. Local voices called it what it was: a massacre, horrifying. With grief came demands for answers and action. People asked for protection and for swift justice. Across South Africa, the story struck a painful chord. The nation averages more than 60 homicides a day. The Jumpers massacre underscored the vulnerability of the poorest communities. A community united, determined not to be defined by fear. The investigation continues with urgency. Identifying the suspects is priority one. The white van, a critical lead. Officers call for tips, urging residents to share anything they know. A sweep weeks earlier showed risk awareness. Prevention remains the challenge. Justice means arrests, a fair trial, and accountability. It also means tackling root causes: poverty, inequality, and organized crime. More effective, community-oriented policing is essential. The deaths cannot be just another statistic. They must become a catalyst for change. "12 lives were lost in a matter of moments. Yet many questions remain unanswered. Who was responsible? What was the motive? And will justice ever be served? The answers will not bring back the dead, but they are essential for the living. If you enjoy true crime investigations, hidden truth stories, and breaking news documentaries, subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos.